Out there, alright? Absolutely magnificent out there. What a grey clouds. A bit windy, but it's about 21 degrees. Just been outside to pick up my washing. Got blown over, and I thought, what time is it? That's right. It's Goblin time. You can't waste weather like that. Now, I've done a review of these before. 6 golden ales. Hang on. Let me get box. Get them boxes. Because they can come in useful. Done a review of these, alright. They're alright then. Realised how good they were when I had Heineken last, and that Heineken tasted like cheap engine oil compared to that full flavour beer. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get a bit of this. Now, I've done glass one. They work out to £1.50 a 500ml bottle. But these are only Goblin Gold, £5.49 for a 568ml one. Extra 68. Let me get calculator out. 549 divided by 4 is £1.37 a can. Now the 500ml bottles are £1.50, and you get more. 68ml more. Oh, counts round here, alright. Obviously, it'll taste better in a glass bottle. Let's give it a crack. Let's give it a try, alright. It's a good quality box, that. Coming handy for eBay junk. Right, let's get me number 1 glass out of there. Look at that stunner there. I've never had that Peroni. I've had Lidl's knockoff version and I'm mightily impressed with that. That's Brie Italiano Brewery. £1.50 a 500ml bottle, 5%. Oh, I want to try this one first because I picked this one up as well. I've done a review. I hadn't tried this one. That was £1.59 for one bottle. There's the old orange and pineapple dilute pop, very nice. And those sweet chili crisps, I did a review the other day. Picked up another one of them. So nice there. And let's crack this open here. It says here, let's have a read of it. Let's have a sniff first. Oh, it smells beery. It says here, let me read it with my eyes. And I'll show you where I'm reading. There it is, look. Expect delicious toffee flavours, full-bodied finished figs, raisins and dates. I only read the toffee bit. I thought that would be no good, it'd be too sweet. I didn't read rest. So I only picked one up for £1.59. Let's have a look. I tell you what, I could do with a shave. I need to get a shave going, but I'll leave it till tomorrow. No matter around here. It's pouring there. Pouring. Oh, that's a dark colour, but I thought it'd be dark because of toffee. That is really buffering up. Get head on that there. You don't want no gas in your beer. You want rid of that gas anyway. You really do. You don't want to be bloated out. No bloating round here, alright. Hang on, I'll lift you up in a minute. And you know why I'm lifting you up? Because I've got the old miniature tripod here. See if I can get you up. You can see it better now. Look at that head there. The old tripod miniature, so I can move you around. Like this. Very thin head that, but it's got colour to that head, hasn't it? Very dark and red, isn't it? That's why they call it ruby, I should imagine. I hope it's nice. When you drink no but that Heineken and Carlsberg and San Miguel, that's got a bit of a, well, it's a bit bittery that. And then you go back to you try, I should say, go back. Try some of these new flavours that are coming out. Proper lagering. Instead of that garbage. No wonder you. Yeah, well, let's have a taste anyway. Let's not forget, £5.49 for 4 full-size 568g, were it? And a 500ml bottle there. And for me, I don't like to spend more than £1. I think £1's a fair price for a can or a bottle of lager. So it's an hard press for me to spend any more. But since I've had that gold oil there, got gold ale there, I'm straight in there now. I'm not getting a lot of flavour out of that. My sense of taste gone or what? Hang on, phone's going. Back in a minute, Yeah, another scammer there. Not to worry. I can smell the toffee there. I'm getting a really fine amount of toffee flavour coming out of it. No else. I'm going to put this down to my sense of taste not being right today. I can smell it. It smells as if it's got some depth to that toffee. So I can't give it any numbers at all because my sense of taste it there, but not to worry. I'll drink it anyway. Get it on. I'll have to try it again another day, but I'm going to give it a quick rinse there, just a quick rinse. Right, let's try one of these Hobgoblin Gold beers. And so, might as well have a look at the old nitrogens while we're here, aren't we? It's 38 calories per 100. Let's call it 40. What's that, 240 calories per can? There's not a lot of sugar in there, neither. Can you see it alright with sunlight there? There's not a lot of sugar in there, really. You think there'd be more? Never mind. It says a pint can there. Listen. Everyone used to get ring pulls and you just pull them off and throw them on floor. Is that idea with plastic bottles? Right, let's see. Fill that water out. I don't want that. Pour in there. Yeah, this is a lot lighter colour, but we already knew it. I've had it in bottle version. Right, a pint. Well, it's going to go to rim, this, isn't it? I don't want a lot of gas. Look at that there. You see, oh, stop there. I want it to overflow over. That's a bit. Yeah, not like a Guinness, but you're not going to get it. Oh, that tasted a bit top end, that. Don't want a lot of gas in your lager can and get it all in. It says there 1 pint. Look, can you see it there? It says 1 pint there. Need to get rid of all that head there. Still a bit left in there. Just enough to filter rim. Yeah, I think let that settle down so I can see it's a real pint. I'll come back in a minute there. Look at colour while you're waiting. Look at that. By the way, got a nice colour to that. Well, that's why I call it gold. I was about to say it looks goldy, doesn't it? Round bend round here. When I get that head settled, then I'll fetch you back. Right, just about finished that off. There's no real depth to this at all. It is all top end by it. You get it at you at first, but there's no real depth to it. It's a high top end and dissipates nothing. Well, I'm going to pour them all out. Then, every time I pour one, you can see what it's like. Let's get a good head on this one to get rid of a bit of this gas, because there's a bit of gas to it, there's no doubt about that. Quite an head there. Pardon me, that was from can 1, that. It's only 4.2%, so it's not over. Pardon me, it's not overly alcoholic. So alcoholic, what's the word? Alcohol content. That's the word. Alcohol content's not that high, so you're not going to get drunk on it. I want to let that head drop down and finish her off. I waited long enough for that. Let's pour her in right this time. Still got a bit of an head on that. Still a bit left in can. Instead of messing about, let's just drink it out of can. Messing about. Almost a. Well, that's 2 out of the way. 2 of them are gone now. It's a shame, but it's the way it is. Can't know much about it. Let's have a look here again. So I've got rid of some of that gas. There's not much gas coming out of this can as other one, because I really got it spruced up to get rid of that gas. Because it's a bit gassy, this. You can really taste them bubbles there. And it ain't got any depth on flavour at all. It's just a light lager, isn't it? Well, they call it beer. More like lager, that. Yeah. I think a 5 out of 10's more than sufficient with that. 5 out of 10's fair for that. I don't think I'll be buying it again. I'm impressed with them 6 bottles there. Golden Ale for £9 from Sainsbury's. Pardon me, but I think that, pardon me, that breaks beer. It's a shame you can't. Bloody no, pardon me there. Pardon me. Yeah, it's gassing up now. That breaks beer. That was a lovely lager, really citrusy, really full flavour, that breaks beer. You can't buy them on their own. It's a shame, that. Not round here. You know, the more I have of that, the more points are going down. I want to take half a point off of it now. 4.5 out of 10 there. It's turning into a cheap lager now, to me, that. My sense of taste's coming back. Shame I didn't have that ruby for second time round. I should have gone with this first. Yeah, 4.5 out of 10. I'll be back when I finish that one. Pouring next one out. Well, that's right. We're on to the last one. And I've got to say, I'm very happy to say I'm happy to be on last one because I'm not impressed here. Let's get rid of that gas. I don't want that gas here. I'm really throwing it in there. Let it rise up there. Look at that there. Just look at that. I'll tell you. There's no doubt about it. It's really bloating me out, this. Not all gas coming out of here because I've spread it out and pushed it out and shook it around to get rid of it. Do it in can. If you got a can, get rid of that gas. Nobody wants a bloating beer. I don't even call it a beer. For me, the difference between a lager and a beer is that bitterness you get out of beer. That bitterness is where the beer is, and the lager gets rid of that bitterness. Quite bloated out here. Not a lot of gassing out, but it's a bloater, this. Now, I've started off with a 5 out of 10. I did have it in bottles a long time back. I've done a full video of all those 6 flavours, and I put them up as one individual. And I give it a 5, then I dropped it down to a 4. You see colour there? I won't be buying this again. I know it's only £4. Like £5.49 for 4 full-size cans there. I won't be buying it again. I'm not buying old Goblin again, except in those Golden Ale packs. Hang on, I've still got that box up there. That box there, because this is the first one I had. There it is. Oh, steady Eddie there, steady Eddie. Oh, that's full one, isn't it? Get it out of the way. I've done a full review of this, and the old Shakespeare there, that was the best one. Lovely lager, that. Shame you can't buy them in 4 bottles, 10 bottles, whatever it is. But I've done an individual one, and I'm not happy with this at all. I'm now going to drop the number down from 4.5 to 4, because it's a, pardon me, there's not a lot of gas coming out of it, but it is bloating. It's a 4 it's a 4. It's no special, this at all. It's no special at all. And I'm not going to buy that ruby. I'm not going to buy that ruby. Because even though the sense of taste wasn't working then, I should have had that after it. 1 or 2 of these golden ones to get them flavour buds going. Because I couldn't taste nothing, but I know that's going to be too rich, too dense for me there. No good to me, that. So I'm going to knock that one on the head and all. I'm not happy with this slide here at all. I think it was £1.37, £5.49 for 4. You do mathematics, Lee. Is that charged up? No. Yeah, it's just a bland lager to me, this. What's the difference to this to Carlsberg? No, not Carlsberg. Export. Heineken. That's what I used to always buy. I always dear that stuff. Now, it's, as I've said from the start, and I'm going to say it again, even though I'm reiterating, your flavour's here. You drink it, top note flavour, and as it goes, it disappears, it dissipates, there's nothing there. It's a top end lager, first it, and then there's nothing. There's nothing at all, I'll tell you. I won't be buying it again. Where's that last cup? Yeah. Finish her off. I'm not going to throw it away. It's only 4.2%, which isn't high on alcohol from there. And there's not much alcohol in it neither. If you want a bland, basic lager, I think you can't go wrong with the old Goblin Gold. I don't know why they call it gold unless it's the colour, but it just looks like urine here. You know that urine there? There's no special here at all. I think I'd rather have the old Shakespeare or the old Wainwright or the old Boom. I won't have that one because there's no alcohol content in it. The old Boom Dougal there. That's what it's all about. 4 cans later, I'm not impressed at all. There's no depth to it at all. No depth whatsoever, no flavour. It's just your basic. I can move you around now. Have a good okay with my miniature tripod. With the old tripod, quite high that one, I couldn't move you around that. You have a look in there. You want that, you can have it. I'm not messing about with this. I'm going to finish it off. I'll come back when I finish that can to get my last numbers and my last description. That's all there is here. Yeah, I'll not be buying that again. That's the way it is here, unless it's £1 a can. Full size. And that's understandable. But not at this £1.37. I'll buy something else. Right, back in 40 minutes or something. Right, get rid of this box out of the way. Quality box. I'm not going to throw quality boxes away. Not worth money. Four cans there. Finish last one off. I'm going to knock it down now to 4 out of 10. It's an absolute basic lager beer, whatever you want to call that. That's basic. It's got a flavour there, just where it ends, that gold there. And there's nothing there. There's no follow through. There's no depth. Nothing. It's quite bloating, but it's not gassy because I've got rid of gas by swirling it around. It's a 4 out of 10. It's nothing special. £1 a can, it's fair, 1.37. I've pushed bolt out there, but I'm not not gonna buy that again. I'm not messing about with that. It's a one-off there, so as is a one-off, we're not gonna moan. I'll get rid of the can opener there. We're not gonna moan about that. Well, is that all it is? Absolutely. Do you know what? It's absolutely clear blue here. Clear blue there. I'm going to show you because I've got my miniature. Hang on, you're charging up. I'm here to charge. I've got my miniature tripod. Look at that sky. If I didn't have miniature, I couldn't do this because I've got the miniature. Look at that, it's clear blue. It was cloudy when I started. The old apple trees coming on nicely there. You see any apples knocking about? You see them there? Not about apples here, alright? Clear blue sky. Take it in. It's about 21 degrees out there. Anyway, let's get back down here. Quite disappointed, but because it's a one-off, it doesn't matter because we've tested it. We're not going to mess about now. I've had a few beers. There's no alcohol. Well, let's be clear. It has sort of gone to head. About 20%. Don't you worry about that. We can fix that right now. Let's have a Bardinet brandy. Let's sort it out with this. £19.50 a bottle. 1 litre. When I first started buying this, and I did do a video of it a few years back, it was £16 a litre. Right, let's rig her up. Hang on. Let's get my glass out there. Let's get a glass out there. Oh, not messing here. Right, let me just zoom you down here. Alright there. Oh, she don't want to. She's going to fall over. Let's throw these legs about it. That's it. Hang on. Pour a bit of water. Right. £19.50 from 16 quid. Bardinet. Listen. That'll do, pig. That'll do. What are we having with it? There's no Coca-Cola around here. We're looking for it. What we got here? The old tropical crush. It won't work here. The old dial pop. I'm not so sure here. What's that? Blackcurrant and apple. Apple and pineapple. I'm going to go for stronger flavour here. The old dial apple and blackcurrant. 99 pence for a litre and a half. And a bit of water. So, nice and steady. Let's have a taste. Is it too strong there? Hang on. I've got the miniature tripod. Have a look. And what a lovely colour that is. You see colour there? That's what I'm talking about. Put it back down there. Look at that there. You see there? I'm not going to put no ice in. I don't want to lose that heat. Warmth. Watered down too much. Back in a minute, and I'm topping it too. Right. Clear, clear blue. That's what it's all about. No doubt about that.